offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Roberson gets the bucket. Roberson's got 5 now.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Fading outside. He kicks it to Fournier. From deep three-point range, the shot is off. So the Thunder will take it the other way. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Fournier. Some last season stats for him. Put up about 12 points a game, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
Yeah, and you know, when he's hot, it's really quite nice to watch. I mean, when he's cold, you simply sit him down. I mean, save him for the next time.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It would be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Azania, he's checked in for Harris. Oladipo comes in for Evan Fournier. And it's Watson in for Peyton. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
And here's Watson. Oladipo outside. Off target from three-point range. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And it's good.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against Washington.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And, Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. So, I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting.
And there's the foul on C.J. Watson. That's his first foul. DJ Augustine's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Adams. A rebound by Hazanya. Magic leading by 3. Watson with it. Guarded now by Durant. Here's the teardrop. Watson's shot is good. Watson's got his first 2 points of the night. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Durant the pass to McGarry. They set the pick. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic comes in for Jason Smith. And Channing Frye's subbed in for Aaron Gordon. Pick by Vucevic. McGarry with the steal. Now here is Augustine. He's covered by Watson. Now Augustine. He had 10 points in the win against San Antonio. 6 on the shot clock. Durant attacking. Great D that time from Vucevic. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes. trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
And the Thunder with the possession here. The Magic hitting the bucket. .43 seconds left to play in the first. Durant with a wide open look. They get it back. Adams laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Adams has got his second basket of the game.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win. Boy, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
And Vucevic throws it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Relative. And Serge Ibaka, becoming known for his shooting ability now, he talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he punches the ball, when you don't shoot, he screams you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is. Huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Canner. DJ Augustine out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Roberson in at the 3. Peyton with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Harris outside. Clock at 6. Vucevic setting the pick for Harris. Off the pick. And Vucevic throws it down.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella is all about power and force.
Augustine against Peyton. Here's Ibaka. It's holding by Fry. Fry's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Orlando moving the ball around. And Fournier. Oh!
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
it's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed. And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And Dennis Canner Clark, a guy who combines brute strength with a high skill level. He finally got to strut his stuff last season with the Thunder.
After the trade, how about strutting his stuff to the tune of 19 and 11 as an average? Huge numbers for a guy who just didn't fit in with the Jazz.
Augustine dishes to Waiters. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Vucevic has screen on Waiters. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Stolen by Cantor. Augustine, no luck. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Fournier for 3. Thunder with the rebound. Cantor's got his third rebound tonight.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
Russell Westbrook in for the Thunder.
And guys, for Payton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early. But it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time.
And it's Harris off the drive. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Westbrook against Payton. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And guys, I think the next big step for Elfrid Payton is going to be getting his shot right. I mean, he has the tools to be an impact guard, but it's hard to create when you can't keep teams honest from deep.
Here's Fournier. He's covered by Westbrook, and Fournier kicks the fry. No good with the wing jumper.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Ibaka outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ibaka's got 5.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
The Amway Center here in Orlando didn't see a lot of wins last season. Magic really struggled at times. Surprisingly, Greg, in this building.
Yeah, a young team still haven't yet established their identity. Only 13 wins at home. And really that inability to defend that home court is why they fell out of the playoff hunt early.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Oladipo comes in for Channing Frye. And it's Watson in for Elfrid Payton. There's the pick. Kicks it to Oladipo. Fournier, that's for 2. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
You know, what's a bit alarming for the Magic at home is that it was a step back from the previous season. I mean, for a team that's supposed to be young and improving, they shouldn't be getting worse at home year to year.
Dishes it to Watson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And a big problem for the Magic at home was that they just didn't protect the rim. I mean, they would end with the second worst home field goal percentage against.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Inside, Dedmon kicks to Fournier. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Good on the triple. Oladipo's got 5.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Cantor dishes to Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Fournier. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Here's Roberson, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kinds of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
So for the Magic, Smith checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Gordon comes in for Harris. And it's Hezonja in for Fournier. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Kevin Durant's checked in for Waiters.
And really with the Thunder and their road problems last season, both Phoenix and New Orleans had better road records than they did. And had the Thunder been tougher on the road, no doubt they would have made it in. easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are. And, you know, the Thunder had road trouble right out of the gate last season, guys. Only had one road win in their first 9 road games. They also had 4 different instances of 4 or more game road losing streaks last season.
Adams, he's checked in for Canton. The problem the Magic faced last season was depth. They really weren't a deep team, and it hurt them along the way.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, they had the second fewest bench points in the league, and that number was really low because they didn't use the bench that often. Starters did a lot of the heavy lifting.
And for the Magic, they would try and address the bench for this season, both through the draft and free agency.
Here's Oladipo, plenty of space. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. McGarry's checked in for Serge Ibaka.
And, guys, the Magic didn't luck out and jump into the top 3 in the draft. Still ended up with a high pick, and that'll help add another nice piece to their puzzle. They've accumulated a lot of good pieces, but now they need to start making it work.
The Magic trail by 6. Now here's Payton, here's Harris, and he dunks it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. The Thunder leading by 4. And Westbrook, here we go. And that one is hammered home.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that. Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Shot clock at 6. Durant attacking. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Here's Payton, and it's blocked by Adams.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
There's a reason why they have 3 seconds in the lane, and that interior play has made a big difference in this game.
Got a piece of it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Left side, Durant shoots it up. Durant with another miss. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Payton. To the inside. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Back to Payton. Thunder with the rebound. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Durant, the pass to McGarry. And Roberson kicks to Westbrook. All sorts of time. Goes back up. Here's McGarry. And finally they hit one. And the Thunder lead by 9.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Payton dishes to Fournier. That's good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. Take a look at what Fournier's been doing. 10 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
And being smart with the ball like he's been today, Clark, I think it's critical for him and them. He should repeat that every game.
Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Durant.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to health for Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
For Orlando, they have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys. You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, he can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
Good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Payton kicks to Fournier.
Less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And the shot is good. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior. And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
The Thunder leading by 6. Westbrook kicks to Roberson. McGarry down low, guarded by Fry. And that one's good. McGarry. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. Payton drives in. He dishes it to Fry. Payton against Westbrook. That's tipped. Tries to save it. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Augustine's checked in. .56 seconds left in the first half. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by Payton, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And here is Durant. He's coming off a 37-point game against San Antonio.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
The Magic trail by 11. Now Payton. 26 seconds left now here in the second. Gordon up on top. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in this game. He feeds it to Augustine. Durant with it. 12 points for him. An absolute. They lead by 14.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with Russell Westbrook and
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters.